We are going to listen at the last topic, Agro 4.0 Smart Supply Chain Traceability in Bangladesh. And there is no biography here, but I think the topic is very interesting and the speaker is here. I request the speaker, please introduce yourself briefly, and I expect you will complete your talk by 12 minutes. You are welcome to deliver your talk.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum and very good afternoon, everyone. And I would like to introduce myself. I am Rizwana Sultana. I work in Department of ICT as assistant programmer and an ATAST officer in A2I. The co-authors of this concept paper is Abu Saleh Muhammad Mahfuzul Alam, who is individual consultant, senior assistant secretary, Aspire to Innovate program under ICT division, and the other two, Shara Hassin and Shariar bin Sattar. Those both of them are young professional in A2I program, and Mr. Riazul Islam, who is assistant programmer and as ATAST officer in A2I program. I am going to talk about the concept paper, which is Agro 4.0 Smart Supply Chain Traceability in Bangladesh. Here is the overview of my presentation. At first, I will speak about the introduction and then the theory of supply chain management and the traceability in supply chain. Then the current challenges we are facing in our supply chain traceability in Bangladesh. Then the smart supply chain traceability, which is according to the global view. Then how can we adapt the challenges? Then the recommended steps, how can we transform our supply chain traceability in Bangladesh according to the global view. Then the current progresses of the government and related initiatives taken by A2I. And finally, I will conclude the session. As we know, Bangladesh has 16.5 million farmer families, with 6.8 million of them cultivating other people's land, and a 60% dependence on agriculture as a source of income, contributing 11.5% of the country's GDP to agriculture. This study has taken from Bangladesh Economic Review 2022 and Bangladesh Bureau of Statistics Agricultural Census 2019. The enhancement of agricultural productivity depends on policies that are focused on the needs of farmers and address their access to resources such as capital, marketplaces, inputs, and technologies. It ensures that farming, harvesting, marketing, and proper value addition in the supply chain can all be accomplished with simplicity. A strong competitive position and improved efficiency in the agricultural sector are both facilitated by effective supply chain management. So what is actually supply chain management? It implies controlling the interactions between the organizations in charge of the effective production and distribution of products from the field to the consumers in order to consistently satisfy their needs in terms of quantity, quality, and price. Here is the components of supply chain. We can see that input supplier, from the input supplier to the consumers, there are three other parts, components also, producer, processor, and retailer. All of these components will continue in the whole process, and we have to ensure that these from the input supplier to the consumer, all of them are satisfied according to the quality, quantity, and the price. So all of them are in the process as service taker. So in the traceability of supply chain, that means involved in the process of collection, documentation, and application of all process, provenance, location, and life cycle of the product, tracking both forward and backward. So our current challenges are, in the supply chain method, there are some opaqueness. That means some vague information we are not transparent. That is not transparent. Industry pays with the demand. Certificate schemes are expensive and don't attract business investment. Farmers are paid incredibly little according to their work, and lack of transparency increases lack of clarity and increases human rights situation, and farming practices are unsustainable. So what is smart supply chain traceability? The best use of smart supply chain is to modernize farm management software while managing farm inventory and improving agricultural supply chains. Optimization of agri-tech IoT, fair pricing control and agricultural subsidies and payment, mobile remittance for small farmers, encouraging sustainable practices under community-sponsored agriculture. So here are the components. If I claim a system to be smart supply chain management system or traceability, that should be sustainable, instrumented, transparent, interconnected, integrated, intelligent, resilient, responsive, and traceable. And obviously, it should be innovative. So here are some 5 global supply chain traceability solutions. Out of 782, the global startup heat map highlights 5 top supply chain traceability solution in October 2021, which we can follow or we can learn from these systems. One is sensory enabled supply chain asset tracking. The name of the software is LogSense, which is an asset tracking solution. It utilizes wireless sensors to collect location data and automatically processes that information in the cloud. In effect, using LogSense in the supply chain ensures asset security. And then the next one is SuperTrace provides end-to-end supply chain traceability. It creates digital identities for physical products which are stored in a blockchain database. All of us already know about blockchain because it is a recently very well-known concept in 4IR technology. It ensures security and other security and whole process is obtained through a small a concept which is we all know about Bitcoin or something related to blockchain databases. It makes the supply chain digital, transparent, and traceable. The platform is used by manufacturers to prevent fraud, eliminate inefficiencies, and optimize communications to create sustainable supply chain processes. And the next one is FSTT, which enables real-time cloud cold chain tracking. That means we know that it is actually an Italian startup that leverages blockchain to offer an advanced cold chain traceability system that allows companies to take the state of their cold storage in real time. In addition, the startup offers an app that sends instant notifications in case of anomalies. The solution finds applications across perishable goods industries such as food or medicine, which needed to be cold while transferring. Anika Biosciences develops microbial tags. US-based startup, which is Anika Bioscience, develops customized microbial based tags. The startup solution makes it possible to place invisible edible microbial tags inside products. It enables companies to gain valuable insights about their supply chains and trace their products, while customers are able to easily authenticate the products they buy. Another one is Tracefied provides a blockchain-based tamper-proof platform, which is a Sri Lankan startup that offers a tamper-proof platform powered by blockchain technology. So how can we adopt the challenges? Because we have the manual process. We have some startups or some mechanisms to in the supply chain mechanism, but we have no authorized or total supply chain traceability is still now digital. So how can we adapt this situation? As I have shown that there are already while global supply chain traceable systems and most of them are blockchain based. So blockchain can be a solution here. Blockchain is a distributed and decentralized ledger, a digital system that records transaction between multiple parties in a verifiable tamper-proof manner. The ledger can also be programmed to automatically trigger transactions. This digital record keeping technology can provide an efficient and reliable solutions to product traceability and supply chain transparency. So it can provide transparency. Already I have said that and our farmers can highly benefited from this mechanism, and as well as the government also, because there is the security issue already in the market will be reduced by this solution totally. So the recommended steps can be incorporating digital policies into the National Agriculture Policy 2018, and developing and utilizing technologies for in-field real-time data collection, connecting relevant government agencies, academic institutions, and private enterprises, sensitizing farmers about cutting-edge agriculture technology by using training programs, collaborating with local NGOs, which was discussed in the previous presentation. My respected one of our respected presenter presented that how can we teach our farmers about the modern technologies. We can surely contact our local NGOs to facilitate that steps. And taking initiatives for international collaboration, government already launched a smart supply chain challenge competition for the innovators to design their ideas, develop prototypes, co-invent, innovate with the farmers, and optimize returns on inputs. This process should be continued, involving industries to implement large pilot and investing in R&D across agri-value chain, investing to meet needs for research, and establishing agri-innovation hub and innovation fund. Our current progress is already government has conducted several workshops with the relevant Ministry of Agriculture and agriculture universities, in fact, and they are trying to find out all the problems already in the field, and they are trying to find out the 4I based solutions. And the relative initiatives by the A2I is A2I Arrange Traceability Innovation Challenge 2022, where we will find some solutions from the industry people, and that can be validated by the industry experts. A2I aims to work on drafting necessary policies for the Agriculture Ministry so that these challenges get addressed. Also, finding from agriculture research aren't utilized properly. A2I will develop policy briefs from the research finding and will arrange workshops, seminars, and conferences to disseminate those briefs for the inclusion into the policy implementations. And finally, A2I will also conduct necessary research on identifying gaps or challenges and will propose solutions for those challenges also. So the agriculture supply chain of Bangladesh may become more smarter and make life easier for the associated stakeholders by establishing the appropriate policies, addressing these issues, and following the suggested measures. And we can dream to have a smart supply chain traceability in Bangladesh in near future. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Rejuana Sultana. And access to information and traceability, and how can we use Agro 4.0 in smart supply chain. Very nicely you delivered the talk and the initiatives taken by the A2I. We appreciate the initiatives of A2I, and I think we got clear information from your deliberation. We appreciate, and we hope the dream you presented here would be realized by incorporating the relevant experts as well as the stakeholders. So we are at the end of our journey, that is session